One thing that I did want to mention in regards to this was that notice how even myself, I made mistakes while writing this code for you guys. Even though I'm like pretty prepared, I've done this many times, I know what I'm doing, but sometimes people just make mistakes. We forget things, right? That's why like pilots have checklists, because they may forget something because it's so obvious that you forget that you need to do it. Therefore, I forgot something and I made a mistake, and all I did was just debug it. I just looked at the error, tried to figure out what went wrong, and I tried to fix it. That's no big deal. It happens to everybody. We all make errors along the way. Nothing is ever coded perfectly. And I know that a lot of you guys are always running into errors, and you guys will always run into errors, no matter how good you get at what you're doing, and you're gonna have to figure things out. That's just part of being a developer, being an automation engineer, just a IT specialist in general, is dealing with problems. So don't worry about it. When you do run into problems, you will, and just do your best to debug it. Google is the best answer that I could recommend for you guys. And if not, you can always drop me a question on my courses.ultimateqa discussion board, okay? Also, one other thing that I wanted to mention quickly was that my ReSharper was smart enough to import all of these using statements when I was actually using them. I'm not sure if Visual Studio is smart enough to do that, so just in case, whenever you're putting these attributes or these classes for Selenium WebDriver, you might not be seeing them if you're using Visual Studio Test. Therefore, you just need to put these using statements up here, and then you'll have the IntelliSense to actually help you out and fill this stuff in. Like I said, ReSharper just automatically does that, and I don't even notice it sometimes, and I forget that some people aren't as lucky like Visual Studio users. That's why I highly recommend always using ReSharper. In fact, many developers love using it, and so do I.